Hello, how you doing this evening? This is the Morning Garden Show. Here to talk to you a little bit about gardening today. And it's just a beautiful thing. I woke up this morning and it was a beautiful day. Hello, how's everybody doing? I see people coming in the room. Appreciate it very much. How many of you went out there today, messed around doing some shopping? I did. My shopping is not for Christmas. Sorry to say, I do celebrate Christmas, but this year, I don't know. But I will say that I am definitely involved in shopping, but I was shopping for deals that I could find on gardening supplies, like tools, supplies, and all I saw in the stores I went to was Christmas items, Christmas things that relate to Christmas, trees, and ornaments, lights, those sort of things, toys. But I never saw really what I wanted, which was items that relate to gardening and tools that are marked down. Because, like I said, I went to the store and I found this deal here some months ago. And this boy is one of the nicest ones I've ever used. I mean, and I'm not promoting anything for the company. I don't believe in doing that, first of all. If I do, it's because I believe in it. And look at this. This has never been used. I got two pair of them, actually. Now, I don't play with these because these are absolutely crystal, absolutely sharp. I will not touch it up around the blade. And when you crimp it around a limb, it's coming off. As long as you can get it in these teeth here, it's coming off. But the handles, I had to get used to this. The handle here rotates uh, when you use it. It rotates. I don't know why, but I guess it's more comfortable because it's not pulling at your skin. It's rotating with your hand. But this right here, baby, here, has never been used, and I have an identical pair of it downstairs. Now, this normally sold for I want to say about $14, 13 or $14. And the reason why I got this really cheap is because the packaging was damaged. The packaging was damaged. So what I did is I picked it up and brushed it off and looked at it and made sure it wasn't a return or anything. And I said, never used this brand before, but I'm willing to give it a try because the ones I have, they did a good job for almost 15 years. And I bought them for like $4 or $5. These are definitely more comfortable and they cut what you're going to go after. Um, and I have a tendency to keep sharpening them anyway. So there are many videos out there show you how to care for these and really keep them sharp and clean. Uh, One thing I will say is that the packaging was damaged, and I went to, like I said to each and every one of you, I said always go to a manager. Don't go to the person in the store that working the register. Go to the manager and say, listen, I saw this lying on the floor, and the packaging was damaged. Oh, there it is right there. It's a little tear right there in the box. And the manager marked it down to, I think it was like $8. $8. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? So they marked it down. Damaged packaging, bags that are opened, bags that are taped up in the store. All those are marked down. And those are marked down. And I love going to the store finding markdowns. Like, for instance, once the weather gets better, I'm planning on going to the store and look for items that are absolutely items you cannot turn down. I'm not much into lawn care, but they had bags of lawn care products that were, I think it was Scotch, put them out, and they were like $60 when they first came out, marked down. And if you're a landscaper, you can take advantage of it because If you're giving certain treatments to a person's lawn that will kill weeds, feed the weeds, take care of things, and those type of um, bags of lawn care products go for $60 a bag. They were marked down to $6 a bag. $6 a bag. I would have gotten some, but I'm not into lawns. I just want to cut my lawn and and keep moving. But some people I understand like lawns. So that being said, make certain that you try to find a deal on it. Um, this time of year is the best time for that stuff. When no one's thinking of lawns, no one's thinking of uh, uh, including your garden. No one's thinking of gardens right now. I'm the only person on earth really right now that's thinking of gardens. That and the people that are on this channel. But I will say that uh, definitely when you get the garden supplies this time of year, you're going to do better. You're going to do better, much better. So I'm happy. I had an interesting day today, but I'm just saying I got everything I need so far for my garden. Um, and I'm trying out new techniques this year as far as dealing with clay soil. Because clay soil, I mean, if that's what you have, and you said, well, I know this could be done because some of the uh, farmers, hello, how you doing there? Hello, Blue, how you doing? How you doing? All right now. I want to say thank you for showing up and coming by and saying hello or watching the show. I appreciate it very much. I want to say um, that when you have clay soil and you're dealing with clay soil, make certain that you understand you can grow beautiful, big, bold. Uh, Thank you. Oh well, you're welcome as well. Thank you. Uh, and I will say that you can do some incredible things with clay soil. I've done it. I've done it. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Uh, I have done it, and an amazing thing about it is that uh, you can do it. Clay soil has got some benefits as well as some downfalls, like any other soil type, whether it be sandy or loomy. It's got some downsides to it. But I found ways. I mean, I love the Japanese, Chinese culture. Excuse me, Chinese and Japanese. Actually, I watch a number of their videos, and I'm telling you, these people are absolutely determined uh, gardeners, determined farmers. I mean, they have. I mean, they're paying attention to very old world approach to plants because they understand plants is that plants will tell you exactly what it is that they need. Plants will tell you if you just pay attention, look at them. They will tell you through if they're dropping leaves, if they're discolorated leaves, if the leaves are yellowing, if the leaves are light green, if the leaves are dark, brilliant green, if the leaves are dark with a shiny sheen on the leaves, they'll tell you what they're feeling like. And if you pay attention to it, you can read into that. Because let's just say this: a lot of us, uh, and this is just a fact of just paying attention to things in life. A lot of us are farming and gardening based on what they were told down through history through other gardeners or other people. That's what they're gauging on how they do what they do. And I watched enough videos and purchased enough gardening books to know that when it deals with gardening, it's usually this is the way he or she said it should be done, and that's the way I'm going to do it. And the reason why they're doing that is because they are basing it on someone else's experience. And I got to tell you, sometimes that could be the right way to go, and sometimes it could be the wrong way to go. Gardening is paying attention to your soil and paying attention to that plant. That plant will tell you what it needs. It'll tell you. It'll tell you in so many ways that hey, I need certain nutrients, or I need water, or it's too cold here, or it's too hot here. And they'll tell you, not as we speak words, but they speak words through their appearance, what they're doing at the time. And you can understand that it will definitely lead you in the direction of uh, getting the plant what it needs. And plants are very powerful in life because if you don't pay attention to them, you don't survive because you need plant material in order to eat. People say, "Well, I'm a meat eater." Well, that's your meat are eating uh, organic matter, so that's where it's a circle. It's a circle. So I'm using a technique this year whereby I will, and keep in mind, I do not dig any uh, any of my soil up, just digging it up and or tilling it or anything of that nature. I don't do that. What I do, in fact, is I will disturb the soil as little as possible. Um, and the biology in the soil is what you're actually farming. You're farming the biology in the soil. You put the right ingredients in the path or the area where the biology can eat and be joyful and excited about being in your piece of the land, and they're getting what they want. They will populate. They will absolutely do what it is they do as far as um, coming into that area and eating and excreting their waste and living and dying and rejuvenating their numbers. They will do all of that if they have what they need in the that part of the earth where your plot is. If you take a good example, if you take wood chips and spread them all over your ground, come back in a few weeks, you will see larger numbers of earthworms in that area. Why is that? He's a large predator. He's coming to that area because there's food there. And the food that's there is the organic matter and also the biology in that area that the worm lives on. So if the food's there, he's going to come there. Now, people figure, well, I'll go buy these, because they sell you anything online. They got biology that you sell that comes in a powder form that you sprinkle along your property, and it's supposed to add life to your soil. Well, if you don't have what it takes to keep the natural biology in your soil, what makes you think that you buying a powder and putting it on the ground and hoping that the biology that comes in the mail, uh, hopefully it's alive and it hasn't laid out in the sun all day in the mailbox, uh, but that it will stay there. It will not stay there if you don't have the conditions. Uh, if you have very poor conditions, then it won't stay. But my care of the biology in the soil, making sure they have their needs met. If they have their needs met, they're the ones that make certain that your plants grow. Plants will not grow, will not, I repeat, um, uh, if you do not have the correct biology in that soil. The plants will not do well. I don't care how much money you spent on the plants or the fertilizer. If it's not there and you're not caring for that soil and you're not adding organic matter to that soil, you will not get any of the benefits out of that soil that you're looking for. And that's just the deal. Oh, I know, folks. I've done it for years, and it definitely it's shown me that if you don't take care of that soil is crucial. But getting ahead of myself. So this year, I will be definitely uh, getting my good evening. Good evening. Yes. And I will say that if you have the conditions there, you will have a successful year. I will be starting my plants indoors this year, a lot more than I've done before, uh, due to the fact that I have more success when I get the plants up and going. Sprinkling seeds on the ground for me, um, and waiting for them to come up is not my first go-to. I like to know that I'm putting a plant in the ground. That's what I'm looking forward to. Putting a plant in the ground, seeing it go in the ground, and knowing that it's growing, or that it needs something. I feel good. Well, folks, that's my take on the day. It's been 15 minutes I've been on the air talking. I appreciate everybody for stopping in. But like I said, the numbers aren't there. But I appreciate each one of you standing, coming in, and saying hello and everything. But right now, I'm going to get myself together for another task of the day. But I want to thank you all for stopping in. This is the Morning Gardner Show, and I want to thank each and every one of you, excuse me, for stopping in. And I will look forward to seeing you in the near future. This is the Morning Garden Show, reminding you to keep on growing. Thank you.